Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm working on a 2011 Infiniti G25, the sedan. I'm working on the fuel level sensor, or you can call it fuel tank sending unit. Before I start on the video, can you guys help me subscribe and click that notification bell, and I'll keep you updated every time I have a new video. But let's get back to the video. The customer complaint was when he filled up the gas, and then when he drives it, it would go down to half a tank, and then sometime the needle, it would drop down to 0, and then it would jump back to half a tank. So the customer requested us to send that, replace the fuel level sensor right here. This is the right side, and here is the part number for it. You can see this is the little floaty sensor, and the this is the one on the gauge. So this is on full, this is on medium, this is on low, and this will send it back to the dash on the cluster. Let me show you on the computer here. So this is on the left side. The left side has a cap over it. So you can see this is the left side. The left side has a cap and the floaty. This is the secondary. So the primary, which is on the right side, that's the side that I ordered. I can show you the picture. Image. So you can see this is the right side. It has a little sensor with it too. So this is the primary side. To get to the fuel pump assembly, down here under the seat, there's a lock right here. So you're gonna pull this and pull up the seat at the same time to get it to unlocked. And the same thing on this side. Also, that's the lock. So you pull it out and pull up the seat at the same time. So that way you can get access to the fuel pump. You're gonna spin it like that. It has the arrow on there. It's telling you to go turn right. So to get it to unlocked. There you go. There. So it's kind of dirty right now, so I'm just gonna spray it down to make sure everything around the area is clean. I don't want no dirt coming down to the fuel tank. Now for the fuel line, I put the towel under. There's gonna be a little bit of the gas coming out. Press on this lock right here, press them together, pull it straight out. Oh, there you go. For the connector, press this down, press this tab down, pull back. There you go. And for the bolt, it's a 8mm all around. Now to get the fuel pump up, so you want to wear glove when you're working with gas to protect your hand a little bit, so it don't get dry, but I don't really care, you know. So to get the fuel pump up, kind of press on it a little bit, squeeze it in, pull it up. Now this line right here, you're gonna disconnect right here. I use the fuel line tool right here. This is from Lyle's Tools. Now you're gonna put it on this lock right here. There you go. Put it on like that. Disconnect the line, move it out of the way. And there you go. You can take the whole fuel pump out. Now to take out the fuel level sensor, now you can see this tab right here. You're gonna press on it to get it to release. This is on the fuel pump right here. I'm gonna press on this tab. Press on this right here. Push it up. There you go. And for the sensor, you're gonna, there you go. Take it out like that, and then just disconnect whatever wires that you need to disconnect, and then put them back on the same place. So here's a little tricky part right here. To get the wire to unplug, you see this little tab right here, this little thing right here. You're gonna press it down on that and pull down. So on here, it's kind of hard to see, but there you go. You're gonna press on that tab, pull down. So for the lever right here, you're gonna place them like that and press it down so it's locked. There you go. That's unlocked. My sensor is back on the same place. 2 wires go into this one, and the pink one from here goes to the one in the back right here, and then one more from the sensor, which is go on this side, the one in the back right there. So inside here, this is the motor for the fuel pump. So if you want to replace that, you're gonna take out this little motor right here. That's the fuel pump motor right there. Now I'm gonna put back the fuel pump assembly, sneak that in. Put my line back. There you go. Push the lock out, make sure it's locked. Give it a little pull, secured. Put it down. I got everything back on. Check the connector, make sure the wire is not broken or anything. Check the pin, make sure it's not damaged. So just showing you again, this tool is very easy to use. They have two different sides. This one's a little bit bigger. This one's, the line is a little bit smaller. So with the tool, you just slide them in like that. See how it pinches the lock together and pull. So with the tool, it makes it the job a little bit more easier. There you go, it's locked. Now put everything back. So I got most of it put back already. I'm gonna put back the seat later. But I'm gonna check the car. There's a check engine light for this, which is a catalytic converter. That's bad. The code is P0420 for the catalytic converter. The needle for the gas seems like it's working. I'm gonna try a couple times, see if it like actually fluctuate or not. It's actually working fine now. So before it would, the customer said, so when the gas went down to half, the needle would sometime fluctuate. It would jump down and then it would jump up and it would jump down to 0 to empty and then jump back up to normal. But I'm about to take this thing on a test drive. But that is it for this video, guys. So if you like my video, like, comment, share. If you have any question, comment down below. Ask me anything you want to ask me. Make sure you guys subscribe. I'll keep everybody updated. But I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.